Good morning. I don't know what day it is anymore. I'm not doing the numbers. I'm just gonna do this on the video. But today I'm doing PINCHOT Pass. I'm about 4 miles from the top. It's about 5:30. Getting a little bit later start than I usually do because this pass is supposedly easier. So I may post hole a lot. That's the only complaint everyone has. And that post holing starts early on this one because the sun hits it pretty early. But I kind of just could not. I didn't feel like waking up at like 4, so I'll just deal with the post holes. Ooh. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. I don't know. Anyways, so Raccoon and Chief camped with me last night, but they went out about an hour earlier than I did this morning, or than I'm going to this morning, because they're gonna do PINCHOT and Mather today. I'm just gonna do PINCHOT. I'm trying to take it slow and preserve my body, and in general, I like going in the mornings when everything's frozen. With that being said, I'm a little sad because, you know, they're my friends and I probably won't see them again till Mammoth. But yeah, it's actually kind of like exciting to also be on my own because I actually camped on my own a couple times now, but this will be like a stretch on my own, so that'll be kind of cool. And yeah, I chose the Sierras to do on my own, but I'm confident. I mean, so far so good. I think just being smart, making the right decisions when I'm up there is a good plan. Anyways, so yeah, on my own for the rest of the stretch till Mammoth, and gonna do PINCHOT today. Okay, made it down PINCHOT Pass. I'm like halfway to the bottom. I mean, I'm made down the part where I like felt like I shouldn't film. PINCHOT Pass. So it's a really long, grueling ascent, like getting up there, long snow travel. It's like basically a 3-mile snow traverse. It's not scary, so that or I'm just getting used to these. But no, I don't think it's as scary as like Glenn coming down. Coming down PINCHOT was not bad at all. Not very much snow and just not very long or steep. But going up kind of sucked. I don't really, people say PINCHOT's an easy pass. I don't think any pass has been easy for me. Mainly just because, I mean, like, I have a 42-pound pack on my back going up these, so it just, to me, they're always physically really demanding, and each one I feel just as exhausted as the other. But as far as like hard to me, I can deal with that, but like hard to me is like technical. Like, how steep is it? Am I gonna have to like ice climb? I'm gonna have to rock scramble? Like, PINCHOT wasn't technically difficult. Glenn was a little bit technical, but Glenn had the best views. Glenn is the prettiest by far. This is pretty too. But Glenn had like that lake with the trees. Just pretty cool. Tomorrow I have Mather. I'm by myself. I've been doing every pass by myself, which is kind of cool actually. There's always people around. Today is actually the least amount of hikers I've seen. It's because I woke up a little later. Yesterday was like a ton of hikers. So even though I'm not with my tramway and I'm hiking alone, there's always people like at the pass. So it's not really like you have to worry about that. And I kind of prefer going through these alone because when I'm scared, I get like quiet and I like have to focus. So as long as there's people around me, I don't really mind doing them by myself. In fact, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think I'm going to be by myself all the way to Mammoth, so that'll be like a good, interesting, like solitude for me. I think I'll enjoy it because I'm on my own schedule, go my own pace. So Raccoon and Chief are ahead of me because they're going to do Mather Pass as well today. I'm saving that for tomorrow. Mather is going to be mentally and physically the most challenging pass for me, I think. It's very steep, very technical. So yeah, I think after tomorrow, once I get through Mather, I'll feel like really good, just because that's been like in my mind, like scaring me. So I'm one of those people, once I'm scared of something, I'm like, I just want to do it, get it done. So anyways, all in all, pretty good. My body is tired, but good. You know, things hurt. It's the Sierras. I have a huge pack, but I feel good, and I'm proud of myself. I've been doing passes by myself and waking up and camping alone. It's just, I'm proud that I've come this far, and yeah, I've been a little homesick lately, but I think everyone has. So Sierras are beautiful, just extremely, extremely challenging. So real quick, I just want to talk about how most of my information or like helpful things that I get are from other hikers on trail, and it's so cool because like the community is just so helpful. Every hiker is like willing to help, and so like before trail, you know, you're like, how am I gonna know all this stuff, like blah blah blah. You're gonna get it from other hikers on trail. So they just let me know that instead of crossing this really big river I'm about to come up on, I can just walk 2 miles east of it. Apparently there's comments on Far Out for that too, but I didn't see those. So super helpful when a hiker comes by and tells you something like that. So thank you, hiker community. You are awesome. For the night. All by myself. Breeze from Mather passes like there. get to. I want them to chase each other again. This stretch, yeah, it's just like everyone's gonna be like one. Alright, so I want to talk about Mather. I did Mather Pass this morning. Camped about 2 miles from the top. Woke up, was on trail by 6. I don't even know what time I made up to the summit, but I just want to say Mather was actually really fun. It was very technical, meaning we had to like kind of use our ice axe more and not like self-pressing, just like digging it in. And we had the rock scramble part of it to get up the trail. But all the comments on Far Out, which is the app that us hikers use to like get updates on things ahead of us for the people that are ahead of us. Anyways, on the app, everyone kept commenting like, oh, like death defying, the scariest pass yet. Like, just like basically fear mongering. And yeah, I think that was BS because that's been like my 5th pass, I think. Let's see. Forester, Glen, Kearsarge twice, Mather. I guess it's my 4th, whatever. Like, I just don't think it was, oh, Pinchot. So yeah, that's my 5th pass. I just didn't think it was that bad. In fact, it was better than Pinchot as far as like the approach not being so long. Like, you're just there and you're over it. So yeah, if you're gonna do Mather after me and you see this, don't let the comments fool you. It's a good pass. Very doable with the right tools. Just make sure you have your spikes and your axe. And it helps to have a group. I had some people helping me, like, to know where the path is and kind of figure out where to go. Because a lot of it's under snow still, but totally doable with the right tools and the right mindset. In fact, I don't think you should miss out. You should do it. It was great. And that's my update. Also, let me elaborate a little bit because I realized I just was like, oh, it wasn't too bad. But of course, nothing's bad after you do it. But when I say the Mather Pass wasn't bad, it is steep and there is the ice part where you're doing switchbacks. But the boots tracks in the switchbacks are very deep. So if you're going in the morning and you put your spikes on and you go before it melts, like get up and do it before sunrise, like when it's kind of, you can see it's sunlight, but the sun's not up. It is very doable. My footholds were really firm. Didn't feel like I was gonna slip. Very clear on the path up the snow wall. Now, there's a part where you have to rock scramble up to the trail because it's the rest is covered in snow. There's no boot prints. So you have to like climb up to where the trail is via rock or scree, and it's super loose. But what someone taught me today was like, if your hand hold is good, your feet hold is not as important. I mean, it's important, but like your hand hold is most important. So like look for the rocks that are really firm and just like put your trekking poles up and just use your hands. That's what I did. Again, teach their own, but it seemed more helpful to use my hands to climb because you're literally climbing up. And trekking poles are hard when you're like angled, your body's like basically against the mountain. So trekking poles weren't that useful in that part. But anyways, the rock scramble was only for like 5 minutes. So that's what I mean by it's very doable. Very doable if you play it smart, make the right decisions, go early, right tools. my campsite for the night. Alright, so I just saw all my friends at my camp. Razor and Tumbleweed stopped by. That's really cool. Chief stopped by. And then so did my new friends, Sponge and Plus One. They're all going up to the Bishop area. There's 3.5 miles to like Bishop side trail to get off on Bishop Pass. I think so. Plus One and Sponge are getting off on Bishop Trail because they have a wedding to go to. I'm really sad because I just met them yesterday and they're super cool and we clicked immediately and that was really fun. I liked hiking with them for even just 24 hours, so hope to see you guys back on trail. Raccoon, Chief, Razor, and Tumbleweed will probably be a day ahead of me from now on because they're going to do Mirror tomorrow, and I'm just doing 10 miles to the top to Mirror. So I'm camping by myself. Kind of cool. It's kind of eerie. Well, at first I was like, yeah, I'm camping by myself, and then it like everyone got here and I was like, yay, people, and then they left and I was like, oh. But no, I got a really cool spot. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that I'm like taking my time because I mean the Sierras are just hard. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, my body is so tired all the time. Like, I can use the next couple days to like kind of chill. So yeah, I will be on my own for next, probably till Mammoth. Like, I keep saying that and my friends keep appearing, but this time I think I really will be alone till Mammoth. So yeah, just little old me. Stuffing with the Cholula pack tonight. Ooh, Thanksgiving dinner with a little spice.